here on a fairly windy evening in downtown Walnut Creek, California, to talk to you a little bit about what to do with your old gear. As photographers and cinematographers, we collect a lot of gear year over year, and that gear gets stuffed into cases, backpacks, and storage places, which could be used for your current gear. So I'm looking into a couple options of what I could do with my old gear, and I'm looking for you to give me some ideas of what I could do that's out of the norm, not necessarily selling my gear or giving it away. I want to hear what you do with your gear. Let's do this. So what do you do in the middle of the night? Do you walk around town looking for places to film? Yeah, so a lot of what I've been doing recently is trying to downsize my gear and downsize everything in my life. I think it's time to get a little bit more minimalistic in how I'm doing things. And so part of that is to take a look at the gear that I'm using and the gear that I need and really figure out what I could do without. So I'm really, taking a look at all the different aspects and seeing where it makes sense to keep the gear and where it makes sense to get rid of some gear. So some of the ideas that I'm having with my gear is to take what I have and make it into something that I can display. I love old gear. I love displaying it. There are two things that I cannot part with very easily. One is musical gear, and the other one is camera gear. So what better way to take the camera gear that I have, but make it into something I can display? Use it around my house as a display factor, a little art, and I can keep it safe, dust-free, and if I really need to get a hold of it, I could always just access it and pull it out of the cases. So today I ordered on Amazon a case. It's made for displaying shoes and sneakers that are fancy, but it has 8 different spaces to display shoes. And so what I thought would be good would be to use that for something like display my cameras. And so it should have enough space. It should be big enough, and maybe even a little bit bigger than it should have. But one thing that I'm going to probably end up doing is taking that and using that extra space to display things like lenses that I don't necessarily use anymore that might look good. And then also, I might put more cameras than one in each box. I mean, I have a lot of cameras. I have about 8 cameras to display, which, if I have 8 units or 8 spaces to use, I could definitely have that used pretty easily. So I think it's going to be a good thing. What you should do is go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'm going to be doing some follow-up videos to see how it goes and see how it works. And we'll see, maybe, does it work? Does it not work? Is it a foolish activity? Or is it going to be something that is going to be a good idea for any of the gear that I get rid of, or not get rid of, but am unable to part with over the years? So, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And don't mind the wind, because the wind is really obnoxious right now. This is definitely an exercise in how to vlog while underneath fluorescent lights. So my color balance is probably way off right now. But just enjoying the nighttime here in lovely downtown Walnut Creek. And it's cold as can be at the moment, and the wind is not helping. So hear the BART train in the distance, and probably dropping some people off after work potentially. It's fairly late right now, but I'm sure people are still commuting and going into work and getting home now. So anyhow, hopefully you like this video and you'll go ahead and hit that like button, and again, subscribe. There's going to be more coming, so have a good one.